to go over some really cool debt-free programs that you can take advantage of and also introduce you to my new product and give you guys some pointers because I'm in the startup phases as well. Okay, so if you are a startup just like me and you are looking for debt-free opportunities, this is the live stream. So come on in, family. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday for you all. I hope you all are having a great start to your Saturday. We're going to get into these good information today. I have so much stuff in here. Okay. So I've been out and about today at the market getting stuff for my brand new product. Okay, if you guys don't know, I'm selling my own black soap. So it's not just African black soap, it's a mixture of things. And it smells really good. And the purpose of me actually creating this black soap is simply because, sorry, I have eczema, right? And eczema it's always been a part of my life. And so I used to be very insecure about wearing certain dresses and things like that. But this soap has definitely changed my entire skin and it's rejuvenated it. I'm 29 years old, just a couple of months away from 30. And I feel like my skin is tightening up as well, considering my weight is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so I love this soap. It smells so good. And you can buy it on my Etsy store. You can visit Etsy at superiorsolution.com or at Superior Solution, and it'll take you directly there. So let's just get into it. Hey everybody, good morning for you all. Good afternoon for me if you're here with me in Africa. And I want us to talk about debt-free opportunities, $100,000 that you can get. All right. And I've spoken about these people once before, but I want us to dive deeper and just give you more of a understanding the difference between a grant and accelerator program. All right. So let's get into it. Now, what do you need to have before you go for these opportunities? Like I always say, you need to make sure your business foundations are put together. If you are a small business, so that does come with your business plan, your pitch deck, your LLC, EIN, all of the business formations and stuff that you need to have. But that also goes for the other debt-free opportunities. Grants is not the only debt-free opportunity that you can get. You can get a whole bunch of money. I'm talking about top dollar investments from different programs that want to give you the money and also give you tailored support. So there's levels to this thing, okay? There's levels to this debt-free world. So you can get grants. Grants is a free reward that you can get from the government. You can get from the SBA. You can get a grant from different companies like Walmart, Amazon, and from different private sectors. Then you have accelerator programs. Accelerator programs is when they will give you, money, and then they will also give you support. So they will hold your hand through the entire development process of your small business. So no matter what type of business you have, right, no matter what industry you're in, as long as your mission matches with the mission of that particular program and grant, you'll be able to qualify for it and you can get the money and tailored support. Incubators don't really necessarily always give out money. Incubator programs are programs where they will give you the co-working space to develop your product or service. They will also give you tailored support as well. So it will be like mentorship, or it'll be mentorship and or networking opportunities, right? So they will open up the floor for you to be able to pitch about your business and what your product or service is. And then they will determine, or the investors in the room, hopefully you do get a call back or someone reaches out to you. All right, so those are 3 debt-free opportunities that you can go for. Most small business owners don't go for accelerator programs and incubators, and I'll tell you why. Because they simply deem in their mind that they don't have time. You would have to definitely set aside time, 6 weeks or so for the training, but they forget that this training is tailored support by an alumni who's already making the money that you want to make. And they already have the experience in that particular industry. And because, they're high earning. So you actually want to join with someone, partner with someone that is trustworthy that you can get all of this tailored support and information from. You can ask all the questions. You can offer like what you've done, what didn't work, and then they can help you problem solve whatever adversity that you're going through. So let's talk about my favorite accelerator program. All right. And I actually been looking for international accelerator programs. So, like I literally have it up here, but my favorite one that's based in the US is through Generator. I'll show you guys. All right. Don't sleep on these opportunities because it's definitely a go. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so this is Generator. Hold on, let me clean this off so you can see it better. All right, better. So this is Generator. You can screenshot that. Generator is an accelerator program, investment accelerator program that will give you the money. So usually $100,000 on average. And then they will also sometimes they would either ask for equity or they won't ask for anything at all. So it depends on the accelerator program you sign up with. And what they also do is they will put you in the room with other investors so you can get more money. And then they'll also give you like training in your particular, industry with an alumni, like I said earlier. And then they'll, also give you deals and perks. So let's take a look at some accelerators they actually have, all right? We accelerate diversity, community, wealth, and more, okay? So explore accelerators. What's really cool about them is that you can get in touch with them directly. They have free tailored support, so you can just like reach out to, literally book a Zoom call, and I'll show you how to do that. So you can like speak with one of their team members and reassure yourself on if this is a good program you should join. So they have accelerator programs, and let's read on. It says Generator Accelerator, investment accelerators. It's capital and mentorship support, investing $100,000 in helping your high growth startup gain specific business knowledge via a nationally ranked system and a 12-week investment for equity program. All right, so that's Generator Accelerator. They'll give you $100K and help with your startup. All right, startup. So they also have free accelerators through Generator G Alpha. This is creation and coaching support, guiding entrepreneurial enthusiasts who are technically skilled or still in school through a 4-week venture creation workshop designed to help you create high growth startups. So you have this free accelerator, G Alpha. Then you have G Beta, which is another free accelerator. And this one is a free accelerator to build your company, meet mentors, and pitch investors. So this is like a really good free one. If you don't want to take the $100,000 investment accelerator, which is the top one, because they might ask for usually on average 7.5% equity in your company, well, you can go for the free ones. And they still would help you build your company, meet mentors, and pitch investors. And investors is what you want, okay? You want somebody that you can have on your team that has the money to consistently give you instead of stressing yourself out going through traditional banking. All right, and then we have Generator Skills. So this is a skill accelerator specifically for career support. So it's offering workshop style courses tailored so career seekers can become proficient in new skills for a growing digital economy. So you got Generator Skills. And then you have creative accelerators, and this is through Generator Art. So for all of my people who's in art, right? It says funding and mentorship support, giving visual artists $15,000 each to participate in a free 12-week experience that helps you build your portfolio, engage in weekly mentoring sessions, and participate in a curated showcase of your work before industry professionals, supporters, and community members. This is absolutely amazing for my artists. And art can also be a form of expression too. So I believe that they might be open to musicians, okay? But we don't know. We'll have to, get deeper into it. Oh, they got one for music. They got Generator Accelerators, Generator Music, okay? If you're in the music, and entertainment business, it says you get industry and mentorship support, Creating space, artists and producers can gain business acumen, expand your industry network, and allow you to engage with industry professionals through listening sessions. Super dope. You have Generator Corporate Innovation. So this one is engage with startups while developing your corporate venture capital or corporate innovation practice. All right, so that's for all my incorporated, my INC holders. And then we have Generator Conference Series. This is network support. So you can connect, it's connecting corporations, startups, and investors via industry-specific conferences. Verticals includes insurance, education, and workforce innovation, manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. Okay, so Generator Conferences is where you can just simply go to those networking events to where you can actually find the investors that you're looking for that in that particular event. All right, so they have so many different accelerator programs where starting they will give you one for $100,000, and then they have one for art where they give you $15K, and everyone else has like tailored support, free accelerators. This is something that you actually want and need. For those of you who are like, okay, I need money to be able to do marketing. I need money so I can create more awareness around my business. Well, Generator is a really great place to start. And if I'm telling you about it, friend, I'm doing it myself. Absolutely. I have already put in applications for my business, not only for my consulting business, which is the grant writing business, where I have a 71% successful grant writing rate in getting these type of opportunities, but also for my lovely soap business, right? Skincare. I have to create awareness around skincare products that are being sold in the US and how there is chemicals in those products to preserve them and how it's actually killing your skin cells versus you having an organic product that you don't even have to worry about. And everything, all of the ingredients in it is organic, and it actually helps you in so many different ways, not just your skin. Right? It's not just what you put in your body, it's also what you put on your body too that determines the health, your life of health. So because I'm creating awareness around my new skincare product, I'm definitely going to go for these accelerator programs, networking groups, and grant opportunities because it's debt-free money that I don't have to come out of my pocket for. And I'm also creating more awareness around my service and product, right? So even if I go into a networking opportunity, right, and I don't get any like sales, it's okay. I get phone numbers and I get emails so that way I can, spin the block on these people after the networking event. I can send them a simple email and a text with some information about my product or service and then offer some sort of incentive simply because it's a thank you for listening to me at the networking event or it was a pleasure to meet you. So networking your business can also be at these free events as well, all right? Marketing your business, I'm sorry. So some of you all believe that marketing is only like Google ads and you have to pay for ads and ad campaigns and stuff. Listen, the conversion rates on ad campaigns is 2%. So to give you a rough idea of what that looks like, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month, right? Well, you need to be putting in at least 15% of that into your marketing, right? And then you have to give it at least 3 months to take a look at what it's brought you. The conversion rate is 2%. So if you've invested like $500, and to be honest with you, $500 is really like on the low end. It needs to be like 1,000 or more. So if you invested $1,000 into your ad campaigns and stuff, well, let's say you had let's 30,000 people or whatever the case may be that of people that actually saw your post, right? Well, remember the less than 2% conversion rate, all right? So if 2% of those people will most likely convert, which means they will click on your post, and we can do the numbers. Let's do the actual calculations so that way you guys have clarity. You pay $1,000 in the first 30 days of you paying for your ads. Let's say that you've gotten 300,000 views. I'm just really giving you some I'm being nice, okay? 300,000 views. If you got 300,000 views, that means out of 300,000, 2%, 6,000. Now, out of that, okay, out of that, I'm being very nice about these numbers. That's not an average. Out of that, maybe, and you keep the 2% conversion, they'll click on the 6,000 will probably click and go to your website. This is how the funnel goes. Then it'll go down to like, wait, let me do the actual number. Out of the 6,000 people that click on your link, right? We going down to about like 100, 200 people or so. Out of those 200 people, depending on what your product is, depending on what your product or service is, because if you're doing like a consultation, then that's pretty good. If you are selling a product, and depending on how that looks, in most cases, I'm like giving y'all actual numbers because I've been going through this. I done already did the ad thing. I don't even pay for ads no more. And this is why. You will get only 4 people that will actually buy your product going down the funnel. I'm talking about looking at your Facebook or Instagram post, then clicking and possibly following or whatever the case may be, following you, and then going down to, and that's 6,000 people. Then that's going down to, and that's being nice, 6,000 people, by the way, going down to like about 400. Only 400 of them will actually scroll through your website, probably save, if that, might reach out of that, right? Down to like about 4 people will actually only purchase for real. And then what's really challenging about that is that you've invested thousands of dollars or $1,000, whatever case may be, at least $1,000 a month in marketing for you to only get 4 clients. And if you don't have high ticket offers, then these 4 clients probably paid only $20, $30, $100, $200 for your product or service. So that's $800 you've just made less than $1,000, and which means you just missed out on $200. Like you didn't profit. Like that's literally the situation I had with doing Google ads, Facebook Meta ads, all of that stuff. That's why I don't do ads anymore. That's why I do all organic marketing. People do say it does work for them if you have a really good, like, I guess, social media personality in a way, if you can make things a lot simplified. But speaking with even my other, grant writers and stuff, my peers, even outside of the grant world, yeah, they told me that their conversions suck as well. Long story short, even if my numbers aren't right, right? The whole purpose I'm trying to get you to understand is that you can market your business for free, and saying on like an application, hey, we're going to use this money towards marketing. Well, you really got to express to them and explain to them what you know about, investing in ads and what is your marketing strategy. And if you don't have, because if you're going to say, oh, we're going to invest in ads, okay, so what does that look like? How much do you plan to put in ads? Oh, we plan to put in 10,000. 10,000 in ads? What's your highest ticket product or service? With a 2% conversion rate? And it all depends on the platform, right? Because you can put in 1,000, 10,000, whatever the case may be, in ads. And if it's like Meta or Instagram, it might be you might get a lot, like, millions of people. If it's Google, it might be in the 100,000s. But it's still the funnel, it goes down. You guys will see what I'm talking about when you like try to go for it and you open it and you start your websites. If you have your website properly set up, you can see on the back end of your website how many people viewed your website, went there, all kinds of analytics that you need to look at. And when you take a look at the analytics of how many people actually clicked on your link and went to your actual website and actually purchased, it's a different thing. So I always tell you guys to find free ways that you can market your business. And one free way you could do it is simply by going to these networking accelerator program groups and stuff like that. Going to different farmers markets, going to different local events. Whereas some of these local events, they're actually giving out grants on the spot. I know in Miami, they do that a lot, especially in like the southern states. I know they do that. Whereas if you come to like, let's say, Small Business Development Networking Group 2025 in Tampa, Florida, right? If you decide to go there, then they'll probably be giving out a $15,000 grant or a 3 prize grant where the lowest is 5,000, then it goes to, 10,000, then it goes to, 20,000 for the grand prize. Fort Lauderdale does that too, especially in Lauderhill and Broward. So, you do have those local opportunities that you can go for. They're actually quite like quicker turnaround times. A lot of times they're instant on the spot. And yeah, okay. So you got grants, you got accelerator programs and incubators, like I said. The one that I'm actually quite excited about is the Generator Accelerator. So let me click on this, expand with us. It's $100,000 and they give you 12-week, 12-week mentorship and support. So amazing. So let's take a look at what the application looks like. And if you are international, they do have one. They have a few of them. They have Kirkle Accelerate, which Kirkle is like really dope. Frontier Biohealth, Generator Luxembourg, Generator Carbon Removal Accelerator, Generator Great Lakes Innovation Accelerator. All right. Let's see here. I want to show you what the actual application looks like. Each accelerator program has their own mission. So even when you are searching for grants to apply to them, you want to make sure that your mission and everything coincides with what they're saying, right? So that way you won't have to second guess on whether or not this is for you. So we got Great Lakes Innovation Accelerator, U.S. Venture Sustainability, Oklahoma City Accelerator, Collab Sustainable Mobility Accelerator Spring, hello, and Mutual Black Founder, Northwestern Mutual Black Founder Accelerator Spring Fall. Says the Northwestern Mutual Black Founder Accelerator invests in 5 high-growth startups per cohort, focusing on those innovating in financial products, client experience, digital health, or transformational technologies. They will give you $100,000 investment directly to your current round. And the application deadline date is February 10th. Super dope. They got Prosper Health Tech Accelerator, Bronze Valley Investment Accelerator. So the Bronze Valley Accelerator invests in 5 high-growth startups per cohort, led by female entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs of color. This is a industry agonistic and business model agonistic program. We accept all types of startups across all industries and business models. So selected teams will receive $100,000 in return for 5% equity. That's super dope. And you can reach out to Haley@generator.com. The application deadline date for this one is February 23rd, and the program kicks off April 10th. So that means you most likely won't get the money until closer to April, okay? I'm going to click on it because this is me. I'm a Black woman entrepreneur, right? So we're going to see what this application looks like and what they're looking for. I want to walk you through what these applications look like. Also, tomorrow I'm having an actual free grant class. You must join my membership. All right, join my channel as a member so that way you can join us. All right, tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And we are going to dive deeper into grants, which is super dope. We're also going to apply to a grant together. All right, so I'm excited about that. Reload. Good morning. I am new to the grant world for entrepreneurs. Where do I begin outside of Skip, find, and search for grants? So Skip is not the end all be all when we're searching for grants. Skip is actually not a grant search engine. It's simply an app, a resource tool provided to you by a certified nonprofit organization. Shout out to Ryder. And, they give out grants themselves. They give out $10,000 opportunities on a monthly basis, as well as they give out $1,000 instant grants on their YouTube Live weekly on Thursdays. Now, where you can find these grants is simply through grants.gov as well as grantwatch.com. I'll go ahead and put the links inside the chat for you so you can venture off and find grants on your own. Now, you will definitely find that you qualify for over 300 grants. Make sure you take the time out to search through all 300 grants, and you want to create your own spreadsheet and apply to one grant a day. Creating the spreadsheet will give you reassurance and clarity on your entire grant writing journey, allowing you to also have some sense of motivation as you're applying. Once you see that you've applied to at least 50 and you've gotten 1 or 2 opportunities approved, it will definitely motivate you to keep moving. Once you have submitted an application for a grant, you must give the grantors at least 30 days after the application deadline date. In most cases, when you come across a grant that you're actually interested in applying to, you will see that they have what's called a grant timeline. The grant timeline will give you exactly when the grant application deadline date is, when they plan to correspond to you via email and let the winners know that they've been chosen, and when the actual program starts, or when is the date that they decide to give you the money. Yes, you will need a business bank account. And yes, you definitely want to make sure you have your LLC and EIN. And absolutely, you need a business plan and pitch deck, because they're going to ask questions like, how do you show grit and determination through your and perseverance through your adversities? What is your mission? What are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? Who are your competition? Name 3 of them, and what differentiates you from them? What are your risks, and how do you plan to, persevere through that? So, in order for you to thoroughly answer those questions in the most professional way possible, having a business plan will serve as an answer key for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in the chat grantwatch.com as well as grants.gov, and you can use those 2 search engines to find grants. There you have it. Now, I'm a grant writer, 71% successful grant writing rate, but I'm only looking for tech companies and seasoned businesses that can hire my team to be consistently applying to grants for them on a monthly basis. Grants is an extra stream of income. It's not a dependency opportunity. So if you are looking to get a grant because you have a sense of urgency of getting some money right now, I would say actually go for these accelerator programs I'm talking about. Because imagine having an investor on your team that you share equity with of your company, which means they actually care about the development and the life of your business, but they will also have the money that you can always dip back into when you are trying to develop. And this is what we're talking about today. Debt-free opportunities that you can get without having to go through the traditional banking or traditional lending hassle, okay? And we all know with loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, they want to make sure you have assets. They want to make sure that you have, you've been doing well with your business bank account, right? With revolving money, at least $10,000 in that account. And, they want to know all of your business, your name, date of birth, address, and social. But on these debt-free opportunities like grants, accelerator programs, and incubators, well, guess what? You don't have to provide any of your personal information like your name, date of birth, address, or social, all right? Like any of that. They solely want to know the life of the business, right? What do you plan to do once you get this money, and how are you going to take yourself to the next level? I hope I was thorough enough for you can, understand more about grants. But if you have any more questions, you can always drop them here, okay? Welcome to the grant world. The key to winning grants is consistently applying. There is no keywords, no key factors, no secret words, or anything that's going to help you out with actually getting approved. Some of these grants are personal interests. So what are you going to do in order for you to be able to get that opportunity? I've also had to take out some of the grantors out to lunch. I bought Christmas gifts. I've done whatever I had to do to get that particular opportunity. So if you're going to be a boss, it's time to put your big boss pants on and go out for the opportunity. Let me know if you got questions. All right, y'all. So that was a mouthful. We had to spin the block on the grants real quick. He said, thank you. Perfect. So let me show you guys the Bronze Valley Accelerator application. Now, whether you are a woman-owned entrepreneur or a person of color, you can apply to this one. Now, this is what these applications look like. All right. You put your name, first and last name, and your email, your pronouns, your phone number. You want to fill this out as much as possible. You can see that some of them have a red star. That means this field is required, which means you have to fill it out. But even if the LinkedIn doesn't have a red star, make sure you create a LinkedIn account that looks very professional and put the link here. Put in as much information on the application really helps increase your chances of approvals, because then now they can go to your LinkedIn and actually learn more about your service or product. Allowing your application to coincide and to correspond with everything that you're doing, all right? All right, so you're going to put the address in. Now, when they're looking for the address, obviously they're not asking for your personal address. They're actually looking for the business information, okay? So they would like the business address, okay? This is strictly this is a business application. Now they want to know your company name. It says, what programs are you applying to? So this is pretty simple. You're applying to the Bronze Valley or whatever program you're in. And then you have company name, the website. Now it says list NA if you don't have a website yet. But let me tell you something, friends. All you need to simply have is the domain. I talk about this all the time. Having a domain, which is simply the www.mycompany.com. Right? You need to have something like this. You can simply quickly purchase a domain like this through GoDaddy.com and also have GoDaddy automatically set up your professional email. You need to have this. No, you don't have to have a fully published website, but at least you can have the domain. It shows commitment and it shows that you're actually investing in your development process. So even though it says you can list NA, do not sleep on yourself, all right? Like I stated earlier, as much information that you can provide on these applications does increase your chances of approvals. Now let's move forward. Description. Describe your business in 3 to 10 sentences. Literally, you can use ChatGPT, all right, to help you out with that. Okay. You could just refer to your executive summary in your business plan, right? What's your business model? Describe your business model. How does your business make money? Or intend to make money? So business models would be, are you business to customer? Are you business to business? Or are you business to customer business? Which means you serve businesses and you serve customers. How do you make money by serving your customers or serving other businesses? You need to put that in this field. Do you have any customers? Yes or no? All right. Customers can be either paying or non-paying users of your product or service. So for all of my tech people, if obviously in tech, you won't see anything within the first 10 years, to be honest, any profits within the first 10 years of your development. That's just on average. Ask Mark Zuckerberg, ask Jeff Bezos. All right, ask them. They'll tell you, okay? They say it all the time. They didn't start making profits until definitely after a decade in. However, they had non-paying users. So do you have that? Yes or no? Is the company generating revenue? Yes or no? Who are your competitors? You see, this is why it's good to have a business plan, because you should have what's called a competitive analysis. Your competitive analysis will give you at least 3 good competitors and how you all are working on the same customers, providing a similar solution or both, but what still makes you different. Okay? All right, so who's your team? All right, if it's just you, they want to know what backgrounds and skills do you have to make your company a success. So this is really like this really makes sense, to be honest with you. If you are in the trucking industry, explain to us what makes you qualified for you to be able to own this trucking business. Well, you've had your CDLs for 30 years. You have 30 years experience of riding trucks, and now you're tired of riding for other companies. It's time for you to transition. That makes sense. Some of you all are in the medical field. Okay, I've been a registered nurse, or I've been a CNA, or I've been a phlebotomist for about 10 years. And that's what makes me qualify for this new telehealth, app I'm creating. That's what makes me qualify, because I have experience in this particular industry working in it. Traction. All right, so this one really does eat y'all up. So let me explain this one. Traction may include revenue generated in the last month, revenue generated in the lifetime of your company, monthly revenue growth rate, number of customers, notable customers, number of paid or unpaid pilots. All right, so they want to know, If you're generating money, right? How much did you generate last month? And compared to how much you're generating, and like you could literally answer this one by one. May include generated revenue generated within, and honestly, in your business plan, you should have the profit loss statement that literally lists all of this, and you'll put those numbers in there. You're also going to tell them what the loss in income was. So if you've been operating for 2 years, let's say your first year you've made $120,000, but then which was in 2023. But in 2024, you made 20% less, which means you only just shy of 100K, right? Just shy of 100K. How many customers did you have in 2023 versus now? You want to show what they're looking for is they ask this question because they want to see like the need for the money. All right, industry. Which industry are you in? All right, you can click this right here. We use Crunchbase industry groups and industries. You can also find a full list here. You can click on here and find your industry. Select 15 keywords that further describe your business. This is simple. How many full-time employees and part-time employees do you have? What investment stage are you in? So for those of you all, I wouldn't put not sure, all right? If you've never gotten an investment, a grant, or anything, pre-seed, all right? If you have been investing yourself, then you can, depending on how much it is, it can still be pre-seed or you can just be seed, okay? But usually seed is when like you've actually got an investment from someone, and those seeds are usually like 50K or 100K. Like this would be seed one for you, okay? Funding date. What is the exact dollar amount, dollar value of funding that you have received from accredited investors? So did you get any money from anybody, right? Currently fundraising. Are you fundraising? And look at here, you guys. You got to upload your pitch deck and executive summary. Even though they don't have red stars, like stated before, providing as much information as possible helps increase your chances of approvals. So you need to have a pitch deck. All right, a pitch deck is pretty much, a PDF version, PowerPoint version of your business plan. The executive summary is literally within the first 3 pages of your business plan. So usually the first page is the cover page. After that is the table of contents. And thirdly, here comes the introduction, which is the executive summary. You can literally just do the first like page 1 through 3 and just provide them or just give them that same direct page and provide it to them, okay? They just want the executive summary. They don't want to read through your entire business plan. Business challenges. Besides funding, what are the biggest challenges facing your company now? Besides funding. Besides funding. What are your biggest challenges facing your company now? Besides marketing. And be honest. We lack the education thereof of how to actually develop the product or service that we are very interested in. We understand that there is a problem out here. We know the solution to it. But in order for us to be able to develop the solution or the resource for it, that's one of our biggest challenges. Okay, another challenge. One of our biggest challenges is that we have such a high demand in our product and that it's so needed in the market that at this moment we lack the ability to have time to market our business, to have time to have some sort of flow in our business. So being with Generator will give us the mentorship and the education that we need, as well as the funding that we need in order for us to scale. What are your program's goals? So were you selected for this? Were you to be selected for this program? What are the top 3 objectives you would like Generator to help you achieve? And the reason for selection. Why should they choose you? Put in your demographics, your CEO demographics, referral source. You can say me, Superior Shelby, okay? You can put in there somewhere online, whatever. Yo, YouTube, put it there. Okay. Alabama HBCU. Are you a member of Alabama? I'm not. All right. Have you participated in any programs? No. Okay, so none. And then you've read the privacy policy and then you submit. All right. So that's the entire application. This is why I'm always stressing having a business plan and a pitch deck and all that stuff, because as you just saw here in physical proof that these applications, this is one that wants to give you $100,000. $100,000 no matter what type of business you have, as long as you are a person of color and or you're a woman. So even if you're white, you can do this, but as long as you're a woman, and don't sleep on it. If you're a white male and you have a black woman as your wife, time to do a partnership agreement, don't you think? Don't you think? If you are of a different race and your partner is, a person of color or is a woman, you have to do a partnership agreement. You don't have to technically put them completely on the LLC, but you want to do a partnership agreement so that way you can not miss out on these opportunities. Or hire somebody who's a black woman so you can always have opportunities. Hey, the big companies do it. It's absolutely nothing wrong. It's all about taking on the opportunity so your company can have a life. That's what it's all about. It's business. And at the end of the day, anytime we see these type of opportunities specifically for minorities, we got to take advantage of them as much as possible in 2025, because we know that they have taken money out of diverse equity inclusion programs, which means we're going to stop seeing these programs specifically for women, persons and women of color, which means it's going to be even playing field, and we're all going to be competing against each other. The rich, the wealthy, the well-educated, the most network connections. We're all going to be competing. And on average, these type of programs get on average 2,000 applications. Mind you, they're only choosing 5. So you have to be, you got to come strong and really prove your case, all right, as to why you are deserving of this $100,000 opportunity. You guys have any questions about what I just went over? The same thing goes for a grant too. Same thing. Same thing. I'm about to fill this out right now. Because one thing about me, I got my business plan. First day out. Okay? And you know what is also satisfying? Is that I have a toll-free number. And because I'm a global grant writer, they get to call me on my 855 number. You see how good that sounds? Instead of giving them one with my area code, very professional, very demure. LinkedIn. I'm actually putting in for this one as we speak. I want to know if you guys have any questions about what we just went over. We went over $100,000 Bronze Valley Accelerator program. Super dope. Oh, God. My LinkedIn is I need to be on LinkedIn a little bit more. I got to do better on here. I really do. Miami, Florida. Here we got the country, USA. Company name. Website. Which is cool. Supercharge my business. I'm applying for this one just for my consulting company. Business description. Business model. We are You have any customers? Yes. Y'all don't have any questions? Specialize in helping startups create a business plan and pitch deck best compare them. All right, cool. Good morning. Can I get your info? How to reach out to you? You can visit superchargemybusiness.com. I'll put also, if you tap on the link in the description, it will give you my direct meeting link. All right, but there you go. The link is in the chat. Yes, I have customers. Is the company generating revenue? Yes. Revenue. Lifetime revenue, definitely. You're welcome. You're very welcome. All right, so we're pretty much halfway done with this. I just need to upload my pitch deck and all that good stuff. But I was just trying to knock this out and give y'all, like, some time. Say, ask me any questions. Reason for selection. Okay. All of that is in my business plan. Part-time employees. One. Investment stage. Proceed. No questions. Okay, cool. Currently fundraising. No. Okay, good. All right, so that's pretty much it about these. So you can visit generator.com. How did I find these opportunities, these debt-free opportunities? I literally Googled them. That's what I do. I Googled them. Just like how I was able to find so many different international accelerator programs. Literally, look at what I did. I Googled international accelerator programs. Okay, so here's an international accelerator. 12-month program is designed to provide support resources, allowing entrepreneurs to immerse themselves in the dynamic ecosystem of the United States. So this accelerator program is an international one, but it's based in Texas. And you have some more. The 53 best startup accelerators in the world. Let's take a look at this. When was this? 2023. Yeah, you got to read the dates on that. Going back. Let's see. 31 best startup accelerators 2025. This was quite recent, within the last 90 days or so. All right, so you have best startup accelerators, top accelerators. Oh, there go Y Combinator. One thing about Y Combinator, they are the best, okay? Y Combinator, Techstars, 500 Startups, Plug and Play, Google for Startups Accelerator. I like that one. I really do. Endless Frontier Labs, heard of them before. Alchemist Accelerator, Dream Adventures, Mass Challenge, I've heard of them before, and I've applied. AngelPad, Amplify LA, Startup Bootcamp, I've heard of them before. Startup Chile, Seed Camp, Lair, East Labs, excuse me. Capital Factory, Boomtown Accelerators, so many more. Village Capital, I've heard of them before. Village Capital. Collab, I know about them. Entrepreneurs Roundtable Accelerator. Look at this. You could literally screenshot this. This will give you a list of them. All right. Seeking startup funding, I'll let you know more. Y Combinator gives over, each company is given $500,000 on standard terms. So including one of the most famous startup Y Combinator, they actually help DoorDash, Airbnb, and Coinbase. So yeah, that's why Y Combinator is the top dog. All right, they're giving out $500,000. So they're usually helping out with high growth startups, tech startups, and seed stage startups. So yeah. Techstars, obviously for tech. 500 Global, heard of this one before. They are like 60 countries worldwide, and they also helped out with Credit Karma and Udemy. All right, so shout out to 500 Global, because if it wasn't for them investing into Credit Karma, we wouldn't have the platform that we have today to check our credit for free. All right, so you got Plug and Play Tech Center. All right, this is another one for the tech ecosystem. And then you have Google for Startups Accelerator. So each composed of 10 to 15 startups at work that work together to help each other accomplish their entrepreneurial goals. Additionally, this accelerator offers one-on-one mentors and a tailored experience for each company to ensure each startup's individual needs are met. So they're not really giving out money, but they're giving you what you need and resources. So much more. Let's go to the one I also know about. Mass Challenge, pretty well known, is named after the intention of the organization to develop solutions for massive challenges by leading the power of new, innovative startups, with 9 specializing in fintech, health, tech, and sustainability. So you have to be in those 3 sectors or in industries. Yep. Let's see, what's the other one? Collab. I like them. So sustainable mobility encompasses the future forward movement of people, goods, and energy and data. Something about this particular one. Oh, it's based in Chattanooga. Oh, I didn't know that. That's probably why I liked it. So this program will support the growth of 6 startups per cohort twice per year. And then each selected startup will receive a $20,000 investment on the terms of their current round and an additional $100K funding consideration for the conclusion of the program. So they're giving you $20K up front, all right, with some terms to that, and then $100K for free on the back end. Union Kitchen, this is for food startups. Village Capital, this is for climate tech startups and social startups. Super dope. Yeah, I like this, okay? So there's so many of them here that you guys can go for. Okay, here's a picture. You can take a screenshot so you won't miss any of these. You can just use this list and go in one by one and find the accelerator program that serves in your favor, no matter where you are in the world. Okay. So yeah, these accelerator programs, they'll give you what you need. Absolutely. I'm applying to them for my soap business, right? For Sarah, black soap is going to be like, I pray that it's going to be one of the leading, like, skincare products. Just starting with the black soap alone, I think people will be extremely satisfied. We got our first order, a couple of orders yesterday, so shout out to y'all. And I put the link in the description if you guys want to purchase. It's like $10. And but this soap really it does help out my skin for sure. And I wash with it all the time. I wash my hands, my face, everything with this soap. And it smells extremely good. Okay, so you can get this soap. I'll put the link here in the chat. And I want to open up the floor for any questions that you guys might have, like, because we went over some, like, direct stuff today. Okay. I put it inside of the description as well. Okay, so that way you guys can take a look at it. What's the name of the website to access those funding sites? Honestly, I just Googled it. startupavant.com. Here you go. I literally Googled it. I just want to take you through the whole entire thing. Accelerator. Programs for my U.S. business. There you go. Accelerators in the U.S. Y Combinator, Techstars, Mass Challenge, 500 Startups, Dream It, AngelPad, literally. Remember, when you're looking on Google, these are sponsored. Obviously, you're not going to go with these. Oh, JP Morgan got a startup accelerator. Get out of here. All right, but yeah, and then right below that is, here you go, Startup Savant. All I did was Google. It don't hurt to Google, man. I'm trying to tell you. Everything I get is from Google. Game is free. The hustle is separate. I just came in, but I'll be sure to catch the replay as well as check out your soap. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. I can't wait to go to one of these two. Like for this year, I pray that I get one of these especially for any of my tech ideas. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'll be looking at grants here in Nigeria, trying to figure out what's going on. How can I help? How can I assist? I'm really excited. I have a 101 with USAID. USAID is the United States Agency International Development. So it's where the U.S. government actually puts money into international development. This is their part of doing helping out internationally, right? So USAID is a place where if you have like a company based in Africa and you are looking for funding, you can go there. But, you know, I know that things can be personal interest. So I'm trying to see how I can partner with them to help bridge that gap between Nigerian-based businesses and the diaspora, right? So yeah. So I've been looking at that in different programs that they have here. Have I gotten approved for grants recently? Yeah, I'm actually here on a $5 million government grant contract. I got approved for it back in October, and October 23rd, I was on a plane here to Nigeria. 71% successful grant writing rate. Of course, I consistently apply. I apply to over 30 grants a month myself. I apply to over 30 contract opportunities myself, cooperative agreements, and accelerator programs. I'm very militant on getting these opportunities. So, like I said, the game is free. I'll tell you everything you need to know. But the hustle is sold separately. How hard you gonna work? And the truth is, for my business, I don't know about y'all, but for my business, I'm gonna sit here all day. I'm gonna sit here all day and apply to opportunities. I believe in doing that though. I believe in putting in the work. And then when you get the outcome of that, it's so satisfying. Yeah, so if you wanted to know what industry gets the most money in grants, is tech. But unfortunately, it just seemed like, I don't know why it's hard. What's the challenge for you guys to come up with a tech idea? Especially for those of you who have been working in the field for a long time. You guys have used different softwares, different tools. And I'm pretty sure you said to yourself, I wish they would make this better. Or you probably didn't even think about it, right? So if you didn't think about it, then I totally get it. But tech is the new wave. There's trillions of dollars there, and I'm out here doing like a whole hospital software type of development thing. Developing, also, I see that they have some government grants going out for education, so I might just create some sort of curriculum. Some sort of, U.S. curriculum, probably like ABC Mouse, hooked on phonics, all in one. Yeah, I'm from that crew, and provide them with this software and the app in a way that they can track their kids' virtual learning or something. Maybe we'll do virtual learning first, like finally in Nigeria, right? So, yeah. Yep. So yeah, I'm here. It's 3:30 in the afternoon for me. I'm pretty sure it's early in the morning for you guys on a Saturday. But yeah, I've gotten a government grant. What other questions do you guys have? And also, for the grant that you're going for, you can also take a look at the recent winners. If you want reassurance of the opportunity being actually real, take a look at the winners. Sometimes you can reach out to the winners, send them a really nice email, and they'll say, hey, you just reach out to them and say, hey, what did you put on your application? How did you win? What measures did you take for you to win? But it all depends on what you're willing, like what are you willing to put in? Like how much work you gonna put in for you to get this debt-free money? You gotta be creative. So like they really don't like it when we come to them, especially it's quite embarrassing for us to come to them and say, hey, can you give me some money because I want to start a business? What? You can't ever say that to Donald Trump. You wonder why? Because he truly believes that he came from rags to riches. You know what I mean? Like people who believe that they come, even though they were privileged in their development, start in their development process. But people who believe that they got it from the muscle, you can't tell that to, what's his name? John. I think his name. You can't tell that to Damon John, who is making FUBUwear in his mom's garage. And then now look at him, one of the top black investors of the world. You can't tell that to him. Because he's going to be like, what? Like, you see where I'm coming from? Yeah. You can't say that to them because literally they made something out of nothing. So you got to do the same thing. Welcome to entrepreneurship. So depending on depending on a grant or depending on anything in this grant world or in this business world, you already off to the wrong start. They don't talk about it. You know what? There should be way more shows. Instead of there being shows about like, sex and relationships and all that good stuff, there should be way more shows about how much like the dark side of business. Look at United Healthcare CEO. Gone. Boeing. You guys know Boeing, the airplane people, killing their whistleblowers. Y'all don't know, this business world gets serious. The real BB Judy with the hair drops, Kaleidoscope from Louisiana. Now that Walmart has pulled out on the diverse equity inclusion, she's been complaining on social media about how now she's going to be on the shelves with other people like Shea Moisture. Who you going to go for versus the Kaleidoscope and Shea Moisture? When knowing that Kaleidoscope costs more than Shea Moisture simply because she uses organic products. So, to the naked eye and to consumers, at the end of the day, her product is it might not be on the shelf as that long. Or she's going to have to pull out some of those products and only have a handful of them up there and see how that goes. And pray to God that her reach and her awareness can still flow within the black community because it's the black dollar that's the strongest dollar. But we got to think about how the mindsets of our people too, on the consumer side. You guys are bosses, so we got to think about the consumer side. We got to think about how they think our customers. People who cut trees, who cut grass, mechanics. What are you going to do when the robots come through? Whoop, whoop. And guess who's going to own the robots? True Green. John Deere. Going to start their own grass cutting businesses, getting contracts with all of the commercial businesses, getting contracts with all of the residential places. So that will be included in your HOA fee, paying John Deere or whoever it is. I'm just throwing one out there. Who's going to own the robot? I'm making you aware of what's to come in these next 10 years. And keep in mind that the government is already 20 years ahead of us. They got a plan. So I want you to be mindful of the type of business you start. While those beautiful businesses like hair salons and all that good stuff, grass cutting, tree cutting, plumbing, while they all have their place in the market, you need to create a tech innovation that is going to make the workload easier. And you're able to solve the problem using this particular instrument, right? Or solution. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it's time to get more technical. It's time for us to think on a higher level, seriously. People gatekeeper useful information. Absolutely. What about starting a natural food restaurant, plant-based and vegan? What kind of grant do I look for? Literally a grant for that serves in your mission favor. A grant that serves in your mission's favor. What is the mission of your business? And how are you going to compete with places like, what's one that I really like? Carrot Express. How are you going to outbeat them? Because I like Carrot Express. And they're actually pretty good. Because Carrot Express is actually quite national now. Smoothies on point. Give you some information in there. Nice music, nice vibes. What's going to make you different from them? Hell, they got a membership, reward program. Yeah. Yeah. See what I mean? So when you go for a grant, look for a grant that serves in your mission favor. What is your business mission? I'm starting a natural food restaurant, plant-based and vegan because blah, 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 blah. That's your mission. Our mission is that we want to create awareness around blah, 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 or we want to provide this to, or we want to do this, or we plan to do this. Like, what is the mission? And find the grant that coincides with that. All right, where you guys are both on the same page. What kind of a grant do I look for? And I'm starting a restaurant. Restaurant grants. Grants that serve in your favor as the company owner. If you are, no matter what, race, gender, ethnic group, or sexuality you are. Grants if you are a veteran. Grants if you are a person with disability trying to start this. Where do you find them? I put the links in the chat for you. Grantwatch.com and grants.gov. When you find out that it takes you an hour to do one application, what are you going to do about it? Probing questions. I'm sorry, but I just love your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Noni. I hope you can join us tomorrow. We're doing a free grant class tomorrow. You got to join join as a member. Just Yolanda told us how to do that. Just tap on my face and then click join. It's only $3 a month. And you'll have access to my grant walkthrough application videos. I'm showing you how to apply. And tomorrow morning, same time, we're actually going to go over some really good stuff. We're going to apply to an actual grant. I got waist beads today, you guys. I'm so excited about that. And it's so off topic. But yeah, we're going to go apply to a grant together. And I'm going to dive deeper into how you actually answer these questions and then any questions you might have. Pretty much going over everything. It's like the intro to grants. Really excited about that, for sure. That's a good question. What do you do when you realize you've spent over 1 hour to apply to just one grant and you'll need more than one? Yeah, so what do you do? What are you going to do as a person who has a sense of urgency for the money? That's a good question. What do you do when you realize you spent over an hour to apply and to just one grant and you need more than one? Are you limiting your mindset? Are you limiting your ability to apply? Are you limiting your time? Are you asking me for permission for what you should do as a business owner? If you got to get the money, go get the money. If it takes you an hour to apply, then sorry, it takes you an hour to apply. You need to apply to more. And you're going to keep applying and keep applying and keep applying and keep applying and keep applying. And if you have set in your mind, oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's too much. Well, guess what? Welcome to 2025, where you think you're going to walk in the bank and ask for money. Ha. Thank you, Noni. Spend an entire day. How hard you going to go for your business? You just set up here. You want a handout, then go get it. You don't limit yourself. You sit there. You discipline yourself. Welcome to entrepreneurship. And you apply. Simple. Simple. There you go, Tammy. I got you, friend. But you got to keep going. Because guess what? You're going to stop. You're going to stop on one opportunity. You can be like, okay, woo, it took me an hour. All right. And what you going to do when you find out you wasn't approved? This is why you have to consistently apply. Because all opportunities are a gamble. Even loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. You can go in the bank, provide them with all your assets, provide them with all of your bank statements, give them all of your personal information, date of birth and social. You can also give them your most recent, income statements just for them to turn around and say, we don't got the money, sorry. Ooh, you wasted 2 hours sitting in there. What's the difference? Just like when you sit there and you put in hours of application so you can find a better career, and then just before you know it, you have spent money on an Uber or in gas, you went to the interview just for somebody else to come in after you, do a really great interview and actually ask questions, do something absolutely extravagant. You would have never even knew that interviewing could get this good. And guess what? Opportunity swept off your feet. Guess what you got to do? Keep applying. You got to keep going for the job because what? You need income. It's the same exact thing. All opportunities are a gamble. So you can't look at it in that way. You just got to be willing to be militant on reaching your goals. I've never heard of Carrot Express, but it sounds like fire. I'm very idealistic, so I have written a whole paragraph containing what that will consist of. I have some really interesting ideas. Absolutely. Put it in a business plan. One paragraph, a whole paragraph is not enough. You can do a thorough business plan. Time for you to get off a pen and paper and use technology, use AI. Create a business plan and start applying for opportunities. And restaurants is a high risk industry. Why? Because within the first 2 years, it doesn't make money usually, and you guys fail a lot. Reason being is because it can be so many different factors. Your food might suck, might not taste good. Your marketing sucks. Your awareness sucks. Your location sucks. It could be so many different factors. That's why real estate, trucking, restaurants, y'all are some high risk industries. And in most cases, they don't want to invest in you. They like to invest in restaurants and stuff that already have a flow, that already have their community support. So what I would focus on is not going for a handout. I would say, let's go ahead and create these, let's go ahead and do Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Let's go ahead and we finna hop on YouTube. How to make vegan chicken. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. Shelby, so good to see you pushing through, sister. You have been on fire this year. Thank you. Yeah, see, I'm telling y'all, I went through, y'all know they say death come in threes. I literally lost my grandma in September. I lost my baby in December. I had a miscarriage. And I also just recently lost my auntie, like literally 24, 48 hours ago. Okay. So if you see me coming on here, dedicating my time to make sure y'all are properly educated, and because I actually care about y'all, because I actually want to develop a better class of small business owners, a strong one, if you see me on here dedicating my time, why can't you come on here? Why can't you persevere through your adversities? I don't want to hear life be life, and life gonna always life. That ain't nothing but the devil consistently having his bow and arrow at your heart, ready to strike, and you keep accepting it. Stop letting life control you. You control it. You got dominion. Especially if you're a child of God. If you believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, that's the ultimate challenge in my eyes. If there ain't one thing on earth I know I cannot do, that's what Jesus did. I be telling Jesus all the time, Jesus, what? What? Woo! I couldn't do it. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a heart of a lion. And I got the vision of an eagle. But crucifixion, you got that, Lord. You got that. Because that is not me. That is not me. So I look at that as the most ultimate challenge. If the government is not saying we are going to crucify Superior Shelby, you understand? But I'm willing to go to war about the Lord, though, for sure. But that's what I'm trying to show y'all. Perseverance is everything. God loves that, for sure. God loves that. Perseverance brings character. Character brings hope. I literally put that scripture on my community post because it's my favorite one. I read a scripture this morning. Jesus had me cracking up the way he was eating up them disciples. He's like, so y'all gonna sit up here and act like this was in Mark 8, 13 through 21. I think I was reading this morning. I was telling my mama, I was like, Jesus was eating them up. So y'all gonna sit up here and act like, first off, he started it like, why y'all generation always need a sign to show that I'm the real son of God? Well, I'm not finna show y'all generation nothing. Then he went into saying to the disciples, and then so y'all boys just gonna sit up here and act like we ain't just feed 4,000 people with 7 loaves of bread. Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all gonna really sit up here and act like y'all don't know who I am. Okay, Satan, get behind it, because clearly y'all on accepted the world in y'all mind. I don't know what's up with y'all. He had to get them right. I love that. Listen, Jesus got a comeback. Can you do a grant proposal for a company that doesn't have any grants posted? No, that's wasting your time. I'm going to reach out to you soon regarding an opportunity to share with your audience. Okay, cool. How about global grants for agro tech companies? Do you have any links to go search for them? Grantwatch.com, grants.gov. Dang, that's a lot you've been through. More power to you. Yeah, it ain't nothing. I ain't got crucified, so yeah. Dang, but you are doing the thing. I've been rocking with you for a while. I'm inspired. Awesome. Thank you. That part. Jesus was a thug. Jesus was a thug, bro. Preach, yeah. When they fell asleep, he went off on them. What? Hilarious. I'm an artist who works independently. Art supplies are costly. Are there grants for artists? And should I create a mission statement for myself? Absolutely. You need a business plan. We just went over an Accelerator program that you can go for. Grants.gov, grantwatch.com. Grants.gov. I'm literally going to pin it here. So, and grantwatch.com. Those are grant search engines. Instead of me giving you 1 or 2 grants, why not give you the full search engine so you can find over hundreds of grants that serve in your favor? Now, when you find out you have 300 available, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Just tell my mom I'm on. I'm on live. There you go. Apply. Perfect. Grants.gov and grantwatch.com. And you can Google grants for my art business. Grants for my art business. Google it. We've been out here for a little minute. Y'all have like any last minute questions, concerns, and stuff? I've been doing so much work. I have to like edit this new like video for y'all because I'm going to show you guys how I've been going through the trenches. Going through the African trenches to get the ingredients for this stuff. This is not just African black soap. That's the base, but there's more in this that makes my skin this clear and bright. And because I'm under this African sun, and I don't know if y'all know about this, but the way Africa sits on the earth, my God, the way they sit on the earth, it seems like they're much closer to the sun than ever before. And so, you know, you would think I would be like shades darker, but no, it's the soap. It's the soap. Keeping me my complexion and making sure that my skin's hydrated because in Nigeria, okay, outside of Lagos, because Lagos is like Miami, but out here in Abuja, honey, it's hot. Your skin's beautiful. Thank you. It's the soap. I'm telling you, it's the soap. I've been using this soap for a month, and I've already seen like this was like all black. It was kind of like big like that one, but you see it's starting to fade. Yeah, nice. I use soap like that, but I want to get the one you have. Looks like more ingredients. Yeah, and it smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah, you guys, I have eczema really bad. I want to show you my ears. It's peeling off on my ears because I'm using soap on my face and on my ears. But yeah, I have eczema. I've been born with it. And so I always used to like buy these products, Shea Moisture and Clinique and all this stuff. You guys see like the big Clinique box full of stuff. And I've always used those products. But after reading the labels of these things, right? You know, why is there so much on here? You know what I mean? It's too much on here. You know, you got the African black soap base, which makes it soapy. Lime, water, my lavender, like, but the lavender here is not like what it smells like over there in the U.S. It smells kind of more like manly. Like, it smells more like Chanel No. 5. I mean, not No. 5, Chanel Blue. Chanel Blue. The men's cologne, I like men's cologne. I really, really do. So Chanel Blue, it kind of smells like that, and Chanel Chance put together. That's the best way I can put it. So good. And what else do I have in here? Okay, lime. I have so much other stuff. I've written it down. And I'm gonna tell you guys the benefits of it. I have all of these notes. This is stuff that I'm like actually putting in a full 20-minute video. All right, so I'm doing my own pitch video. Okay. So palm kernel oil. So it helps with moisturizing and reducing the appearance of wrinkles. So I've been using this soap on my face. Forehead wrinkles are not a thing for me anymore at all. And bags under my eyes. I used to have way more bags, but now it's starting to lift up. All right, I can definitely feel my skin getting tighter. Cocoa pie ash helps with skin health and exfoliating. Okay, and that is actually what reduces the acne. So if you're a person that has stress bumps, right? Like me, okay, you have it, like, you'll have like anxiety and these bumps will start to come up like anywhere on your face. Take care of that. It takes care of that. Palm bunch ash It calms the skin from irritation. So like the palm tree, but the bunch of it and the ash from it, that actually, believe it or not, when you melt that and you put that all together, I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna do a full education video on each ingredient that's in here, so that way you guys could know, what this is. But palm bunch ash, I have it. It calms the skin from irritation and sensitivity. So I have sensitive skin, obviously, with a person that has eczema, right? And eczema is pretty much inflammation, kind of like of the skin, and irritation as far as in like hyperpigmentation. You might feel that on your face, and it might be like, yeah, that takes care of that. There's shea butter in it, lime juice, honey, aloe vera, camwood powder, water, and so much other ingredients. Okay, and then the actual base of the soap, right? That makes it soapy. So yeah, I got all the notes here of what I'll be saying in my lovely 20-minute educational informative video about the Fasara black soap. Now you can get the Fasara black soap by visiting my Etsy store. The link is actually in the description. So the tappable link is there. I'm going to put it on my Shopify so that way you don't have to leave the live and you can shop there. But it's in my Etsy store, which has really good ratings. Okay, so I think you guys would like it. I just need the soap and coconut oil, simple natural ingredients, no dyes. Yep, it's all 100% organic. Everything that I just said is all from the motherland. The turmeric that they have here. Let me show you a lime. I wanted to show you guys this. Give me 1 second. I bought a lime, and I want to show you the difference between the limes there and the lime here. So when I say lime juice and lemon juice, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on 1 second. We aren't getting access to Grant Watch from Africa. You need to put on your VPN. You need to put it on VPN. And also, if you are looking for go for international based accelerator programs. I'll be back. Okay. All right, y'all. Here's the lime. Or here, this is a lemon. All right. This is actually, they call it a lemon. But I keep saying lime because it's green. Okay. American mindset. But this is a lemon. Lemon. Okay. African lemon. Go cut them. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, I can eat this entire thing. Hey, honey. I'm doing a demonstration. I'm showing them how different the limes are. Yeah, I'm almost done. And the limes here are a little bit more sweeter. Yep. Mm-hmm. It ain't your average lime. Ah, praise God. Woo! It has a real citrus taste. Absolutely. More on international based accelerator programs. Please, Tammy, we just went over that. Really? Oh, I just bit into the seed. You definitely can't do that over there in the US. But, yeah. Tammy, Google international based accelerator programs. Google it. Google. 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 Sorry, y'all. Google. 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 It's a sweet lemon. It's wild. It's wild. On my other YouTube channel, my personal channel, you guys can follow at superior.shelby. I cut it open a pineapple. And it was a wrap. I said, okay, I Google. Yeah, I'm telling you, go. Google it. And you'll see Y Combinator, 500 startup, all of that. Are you on X? No. I'm only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. Tomorrow is the last day for TikTok. And I'm quite sad about it because I have some TikTok folks, people that love me over there. But I've been telling them for a long time to come over here to YouTube. But I'm going to miss TikTok. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to do a TikTok live 24. I'm going to have to start it at 12 a.m. Now I'm interested in those lemon/limes. Lemon limes. Lemon limes. Oh, and you know when I leave Nigeria to come visit, when I come visit the U.S., you know for a fact, I'm not eating anything over there. Respectfully. You ain't gonna catch me eating nothing over there. I'm coming with my own soups. Egusi, my own soups and swallows, okay? Now my mother-in-law will make them now. And she go freeze them now. She go freeze them now. My pigeon getting better now. Okay? She go freeze them. I'm a grower. I need some of those seeds. Yeah, see, this is the thing about these seeds here. You see these beautiful seeds I have? That's the thing about them. I don't know if I'll get in trouble through customs. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to bring my own, soups and swallows and stuff and just take it from there. Egusi okra soup, fisherman soup. Put the stockfish. I might bring stockfish, the dry stockfish, and dry pepper on its own. And then I'm gonna freeze them. And I'm gonna bring it to the US. And I won't eat nothing over there. You sound like my friend trying to get me to come live in Nigeria. He started a business for under $2,000 and has already made profit in 6 months, plus getting his money back. He's doing well, yeah. Investing in Africa is one of the best things you can ever do. Look at Tammy. Tammy's looking for an investor. That's why I tell people, if you simply want to make money, why not invest in our folks over here? Especially if you're part of the diaspora. Seriously. Africa is one of the top leading places that you can invest in. Whether it's real estate, especially Airbnb. During Dirty December, you make your entire mortgage in those 3 months. From October, November to December. Aside from that, oxtails over here, way cheaper. You got a restaurant? Get in with me. Get in with me. I will be your wholesaler and bring you some oxtails, whatever you want from the motherland. Okay? Because you get it much cheaper. And also because I come in and out the States too, so yeah. Hey, you just tuning in, how you access the grant? I put the links at the bottom. Hey, the captain. You should come over here. Yeah, agriculture for sure. I plan to get a home there and start a business there. He said the same thing, Shelby. Yep. Tammy, where you located? Where you located, Tammy? Look at this. Look at this superior connection we got going on here. Look at God. God like it when we fellowship. He likes it when we fellowship. Nah. Ooh, I can't wait to go to church. A church in Africa, better. Tell me you're Nigerian. Oh, what? Where you there? How far now? Ah! You're in River State. Okay, no, never heard that one. Is that by Calabar? Is that by Abuja? I'm in Abuja. And it's hot. And it's hot. Abuja hot. And I'm from Miami. It's closer to Calabar? Okay. I know about Calabar. I know about that one now. You're in New York State on the Canada border? You all the way up there. All the way. You have more oil and gas. Oh, look at that investment. Cha-ching. Sometimes if you just want to make money, you can invest. I understand it's a challenge to find people that are trustworthy, but you can trust me to do the research for you. That's why I say book one-on-one consultations with me. Yes, I have people that simply want to invest in real estate here. They live in the U.S., they live in the U.K., but they want to just invest in real estate because in the next 10 years, they plan on getting up out of there. So, yes, I handle their investments. I'm really good with money, and I'm a trustworthy person, and I'm a righteous woman of God. But aside from that, I don't really advertise that because I like for you all to book a consultation with me. I only want people who are like dead serious. And then when we get to talking in these consultations, you start telling me about what you want to do with your life in the next 10 years, I give you the whole execution strategy. God orders my words, orders my tongue. I'm telling you. What did you say to Google? I said accelerator programs near me for my business, for my type of business. Accelerator programs for my restaurant business. Yeah, you can type it in Google. Accelerator programs near me. And start there. But we need to do more of agriculture. I know, I've been seeing agriculture grants, but I'm not really hip to it. Maybe you can teach me. Shelby is a real one. Thank you. You are too. I love y'all. Yeah. Y'all remember when I was living in Panama and I invested in a big hotel? Yeah, my money's still over there in Latin America. They are actually halfway through with the project. I thought it was going to be built in 5 years. Fooled me. It's actually going to be done in 2. So by the end of this year, starting spring 2026 or summer 2026, they're officially going to open the doors to the hotel that I invested in. I own an entire floor. How much did it cost me? $250K. For 7 doors of a floor in Panama. Investing in other countries that, is definitely a vibe, for sure. Oh, I'm going to be hungry. I love y'all. I got my waist beads on. I bought these today. I got them prayed on. Keeping the enemies away, Eating me some worm. This is a healthy YouTube live stream. Yeah, I shared with you guys the project in Panama, which means I actually have to go back, take a look at what's going on. I do virtual calls with them, with the whole investors group. So crew, Shelby and Noni Bag, we should talk more about often here. I mean, if you guys ever come over to Niger, I'll be here for you guys. Awesome. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in Abuja. Hit me up. Hit Tammy up. The residual is going to be crazy. You want to know why? Because the floor that I have is the floor where it's on the 7th floor. So it's not the highest floor, but it's the 7th floor where it has the most amenities. There's a pool on this floor. There's 2 restaurants. There's the gym. And there's also a separate, like, wellness park, like wellness center. A lot of retirees go to, from the America, especially like veterans, they go to Panama. So we're going to notice that the baby boomer crew, they're going to come over, right? So because we know that the 55 and older crew is going to be the main crew that's moving to Panama because they don't want to be too far away from home, but they still want that vacation feel for the rest of their lives. Well, what I'm doing in my 7, like out of the 7, the goal is to actually have someone who has fixed income, 55 or older, and they just stay. They live in there for as long as they want to, right? But not all 7 of them. 5 of them will be like that, rented out, and then the other 2 will be Airbnb. What's so cool about my investment in Panama is that it comes with hotel concierge, Airbnb concierge, which means I don't have to run my Airbnb platform. I don't gotta run it. Matter of fact, I don't even gotta set up a profile. They do it. They do it. Right. I paid $3,000 a month towards this. Baseline. When I made more, I invested more. Yeah, we don't have no time. That's how you invest in real estate. I told my friend, he's Haitian. I have one of my Haitian friends in Miami. I was like, oh, I was thinking about getting real estate, but I got burnt out of real estate at one point in time because one time I had bought a unit, or I thought I had a unit, like a duplex. Kind of find out he was a crackhead and he was an informant. Yeah, white guy. Whoa. Things go on in the business world. I might have to tell y'all that story one day. So he was like, man, why are you investing in that when you can just like literally buy a floor at the Four Seasons? I looked at my friend like, well, how much money you got? He was like, no, you do the deal. Da, da, da. I'm like, what? So how many doors do you own at the Four Seasons? You drive a Toyota. What are we talking about? Hey, okay? Don't judge a book by its color, okay? You never judge a book by its color, but by its cover. But he told me, he was like, yeah, you know, things don't have to be so hard, you know? I said, Look, this is my Nigerian, I was like, okay. And I got into it, and then when I moved to Panama, and the opportunity came to me, because I was looking at Airbnb and just doing Airbnb in Panama, boom, lo and behold, because you be well connected, you put yourself in rooms. Before I even go to these countries, guess what I do? I find business networking groups. I find different groups that I can join of people who got it, who make it move, who got motion. So I joined the Black Panama Connect crew, which connected me with a couple of realtors, which connected me with the main lady who's running the whole hotel project. It's husband and wife that's doing this. That they also got investments from Marriott. Me being a part of the investment portfolio with Marriott, what? This black girl here from Miami? Look at God. Hey, why not? So that's literally what I did. It's all about, like, you gotta Google, man. You gotta Google. That's the best. You gotta Google. You gotta Google. That's game nice. Yes, I'm literally doing the LLC as we speak. Yes, I've been working on my business frame for months now. It's time to do the LLC. Commit, Noni. Commit. How much is the consultation with me? $100. $100 until February 1st. Things will change. Price will go up. Why? Because I got a lot of stuff I'm doing here in Abuja. And if you need my time, woo, okay? I got too much knowledge in this noggin, and I know that if I'm taking away from my own projects, you come on now, you gotta show me some love on that. So it'll change. So it's $100 right now until January 31st. Kickstart your business, kickstart whatever you're doing. Pick up the pieces from where you left off of your business from COVID. I've been having conversations with people who was like, man, COVID tore me up so bad. I ain't even want to go back, Shelby, but I watched your live and you motivated me. So I'm just trying to figure out what are the next steps I need to get back in there. First off, I wanted to say I understand. Look. First off, I want to say I understand. All right? Yeah. And keep in mind that I'm starting where you guys are, right? I'm starting from scratch. You guys are literally seeing me start from scratch with my soap. And look how I'm going to literally persevere. Look how I'm going to every day talk about this soap all day, every day, bring you guys some content, bring you guys so much about the soap, right? Because it really smells good and it really changed my skincare journey. For real, I'm like more open to wearing stuff. I don't know if y'all see my white dress on my community post, but yeah, I didn't wear that dress because, I had eczema and stuff. It was like embarrassing, but now you don't even see none of that up under there. You don't see the eczema like in the creases of my arms and stuff. So now, like, I'm wearing things that, I'm free to wear, which I'm still, like, trying to be modest about things. But, at least I don't have to worry about, okay, when I wear shorts, things like that. Salute value your efforts. Myron Golden mentioned superior solutions like time recently things. Oh, awesome. This is dope. I love Myron Golden. Yes, black soap and shea butter is the truth. Yes. But this is more than just black soap and shea butter. Remember, I have like other ingredients in it. And it smells so good. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can get it from my Etsy store. It's $10. $10. I might go down on the product. I don't know. I'm just trying to like see what that looks like so I can have enough to like follow up with shipments. But because I have to pay to ship it from Nigeria. So, but I'm just trying to see what that looks like. So the more orders that I get in, I'll see. And I'm only doing this one product for now because of that reason, right? And then, but I do have other things that I'm actually using that I want to put on the store. But I'm like, okay, let me see what this does first. Giving myself some grace here. You know what I mean? Yes. Super excited. Etsy, yep, it's on Etsy. You can click the link that's in the description. If you tap on the title of this live, I don't know what it looks like for you on your phone and your tablet and stuff, but if you tap on the title, you'll see the link is literally at the top. Just click on that link, or you can visit etsy.com/superior solution. All right, and you'll see my whole entire store. I have digital courses there on how to get a UEI number, right? That's for like government contracts and all that stuff. And then also have like my soap on there. And the skincare product line is called Fasara. Fasara is an acronym of all of the beautiful women of my family, my two joining families, my diaspora family, all right, and my in-law Nigerian family, all of us together, connecting that bridge between the diaspora and Africa, all right? So, yep, that's that. Well, we've been on here for a little while, haven't we? And I love you guys for joining me this Saturday. If I decide to come back on here later on, well, yes, I'm going to do a live stream on my other channel. All right, I'm going to be hanging out later on. I'm going to celebrate my sales, my first couple of sales of the soap. Obviously, if you want to get the soap, okay. If you want to get the soap, the link is definitely in the community post. It's in the description. I'm telling you, it's going to be dope. Subscribe to my personal channel so we can get a little bit more personal, okay? You see more of my goofy side, okay? And also, I'm going to hang out, and you guys get to see me go to markets and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go live on that channel in just a few hours later on in the evening for you guys. And then, yeah, we're going to have fun over there, okay? The personal channel is at superior.shelby, all right? Superior.shelby. Superior.shelby. It's on my channel all the way at the bottom. You can see all of my other featured channels and stuff too. Yoni says, I will attend tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow, free grant class. The free grant class, Intro to Grants. I'm super excited. We're going to apply to a $10,000 grant together. I'm going to walk you through step by step. So have your pens and papers and your iPads and stuff. I want you to put this on TV. You're going to sit down. You're going to sit down and you're going to have your tablet, your phones and stuff, and you're going to apply along with me, okay? This is not going to be like how it is landscape or whatever you call this. It's going to be widescreen, okay? So we're going to be on the TV. We're going to be on the TV because I have to use Zoom because I got to show you stuff, okay? Quality's still going to be there too. Salute to your growth and peace. Thank you. I will attend tomorrow. My dad's caregiver went through my savings, so I'm challenged with funds, but he has recently passed, so I'm just starting over. I'm so sorry about your loss. Tomorrow, what time? Same time, okay? You got to be a member. You got to be a channel member. It's only $3 a month for you to have access to these grant classes. Specifically, we're only talking about grants. And so you can join my channel. All you have to do is tap on my face and click on join. It's different from joining as a channel member because you'll be a part of the superior squad versus being, you know, a subscriber, which I love you dearly by you subscribing for free, okay? But this is on the paid version, all right? It's $3 a month. You'll have access to all of my grant walkthrough classes as well as the free classes that we're doing every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, every Sunday. All right, I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your day. I have stuff I have to do. I have to get back to the market, and I have to go ship out these orders. And yeah, don't forget to get some soap and book a one-on-one consultation with me if you want to know how to move forward in your business, okay? I love you guys, and thanks so much for joining me for this entire time. Peace. Bye.